What is up, fellow wall crawlers? Welcome back to the channel. Anyone who calls themselves a Spider-Man fan most likely will automatically know of the insane list of Spider-Man's rogues gallery and just characters included in the universe as a whole. There's plenty of them. And when you talk about Insomniac's universe of Spider-Man, they've included a whole heck of a lot of characters, probably one of the most in any forms of media, with the exception of a few of the animated series. And there's been multiple instances on Twitter where fans were really trying to figure out who Insomniac would include in their next set of upcoming Spider-Man titles. And in this video, you of course know who I'm talking about. It's in the title. I'm talking about Gwen Stacy. Could we see the first appearance of Gwen in Marvel's Spider-Man 2? There's been a few telltale signs that lead me to believe so. So all the way back in 2018, like I stated previously, when fans were trying to speculate and theorize on who Insomniac would include in their next upcoming games, a lot of people took to Twitter, and Gwen Stacy's name came up, and someone claimed to think that Gwen Stacy was dead in Insomniac's universe. But Insomniac quickly shut that down by saying, who said that Gwen Stacy is dead in our universe? So Insomniac didn't outright confirm that Gwen Stacy will appear in future titles, but they certainly did tease it. And I know that's not much to go on. And some of you may even be thinking, how the heck could they incorporate Gwen into this universe? She just wouldn't really have a place, right? Wrong. How could they do this? Allow me to explain. So all the way back in Marvel's Spider-Man for the PS4, we were of course introduced to the captain of the New York City Police Department, Captain Yuri Watanabe. And she was the captain throughout the entire first game. She made it throughout that entire Devil's Breath crisis. She made it through all the way up until the City That Never Sleeps DLC, and more specifically, I believe Chapter 2 of Turf Wars, where she of course took a leave of absence for that whole instance with Hammerhead and her police officers. We don't really get an answer as to what happens next for Yuri in the next game of Spider-Man Miles Morales, but in Spider-Man 2, we're definitely going to be getting that answer, as she was shown on that tablet that was shown to Kraven, but she of course wasn't known as Yuri Watanabe. She was known as the Vigilante of the Wraith. So now that we know that Yuri isn't going to be continuing her duties as police chief in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, who's gonna fill that role? And that's right, it's gonna be Gwen Stacy's father, who we all know as Captain Stacy, who is the more well-known police captain from other forms of Spider-Man media and comics. What specific role is Gwen actually gonna have in the overall plot of the game? I'm not too sure at this moment. All I know for sure is this right here would be the perfect introduction to her in the overall story for the game. But guys, that's going to do it for this little Spider Cup investigation / theory video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section if you think this is the perfect way for them to introduce Gwen Stacy in the story. If you don't necessarily agree with it, be sure to tell me why and how you think she could be introduced to the game if they choose to bring her in. You all know what to do next. If you're a big fan of Spider-Man content, you're in the right place. I cover all things Spider-Man here on my channel, especially when it comes to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Be sure to hit the like button if you got something out of this video today, and change it to a dislike if you didn't. One more thing before I go, guys, episode 3 of the Peter and Miles podcast with my good buddy RJ Strahan is now live on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. In this latest episode, we ranked all 14 live action Spider-Man suits. A lot of good stuff, a lot of funny discussions in there that you're not going to want to miss. All the links for the podcast are in the description box below at your convenience. Make sure to check it out. Thank you all so much for watching. See you, chumps.
See you, chump.
Spider-Man,